You know what happens when you say things loud? Other people hear them. A few days ago, I told my husband that I would do a live every day. And today has been kind of long. And I didn't, consciously go, yeah, I'm not doing one today. But I really was looking at the bed like, I'm just about to go lay down. And he reminded me that I hadn't done a video today. And for me, if I do something every single day and it becomes a habit, I gain some discipline around it. Like a few months ago, I decided that I would start planking. And if you've been around me when I was doing that, you heard a lot about it because the app was kind of harassing. So if I missed a day on the app, it would alert me all day long about the necessity of planking. And it became really competitive for me. Like the more I did it, the more I would get pumped because I could do it longer. And honestly, if you work out at all, include planking because it will blow the pounds off you and it strengthens very quickly. And it takes less time than some other things that I've done over the years. But regardless, the fact that I had to do it every day helped me be disciplined about working out. It also helped me be disciplined in other areas. So I have challenged myself that I would do a video every single day on some platform that I'm on, not necessarily always the same one, but I would hit a platform every single day so that I will gain some discipline around delivering content. So initially I was thinking, okay, what am I even going to say? Like, I don't really have anything to say today. And that's one of the things that I've heard a lot of clients tell me once they build their platforms. And when I say build, I mean like actually start their account on a specific social media page. The question becomes, now what do I say? What do people want to hear? What do they want to read about? What do I even discuss? And here I was having that same moment, like, what do I discuss? Something always comes to you. And if you give yourself a moment to really think and reflect, it will appear and you go, dang, there's a nugget in there. So I jumped on Facebook, not to look for anything, but just that little random scroll. And I saw someone ask how much a product that is really common here actually cost. And other people were chiming in, giving their given the prices that they've seen out in the stores. And then somebody posted this. So this is an app. And, if you're not from, you know, the coastal area of Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, you may not know about the company Louisiana, and I'm not promoting them, but you may not know about them. But Louisiana does a lot of products around seafood. And this person was asking about the cost of crawfish. And app, there's an app that tells you the, the cost of crawfish. And when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, that's crazy. There is a product for everybody. And then I immediately downloaded it because I want some crawfish right now and I don't know how much people are charging. And now all I have to do is put in my city and it will give me a list of stores, how much they're charging by the pound. So I don't sell crawfish, but I do eat crawfish. The purpose of this example is simple. There is an audience for everybody. Who thought to do this? These people, whoever's idea this was, solved a problem that comes up every single year, and they have filled a needs gap because there was no one centralized place. You just went to somebody's house. If they were cooking crawfish, you said, how much did you pay for those? And then you hit up that store, or you'd randomly see it if you walked into the actual store and it was on a sheet of paper. But this is freaking genius. And I'm going to use it all season. And I'm probably going to recommend it to tons of other people just because I hadn't seen it, it's necessary, and it will be used by me and a lot of other people in the community. Now, what's the point? Here's the point. Stop sitting on your idea. As random as it may sound, as small of a market as you think you may have, even if there were 20,000 downloads on that, okay, 20,000. When you think about the population of this country, the population of this world, that's not a lot of people. But when you think about whether or not they have hit a niche target audience, absolutely. Absolutely. They have. And you also have a niche target audience. And the sooner you identify who that is and drill down your message to suit them, the better off you'll be. You don't have to hit everybody. The best advice that I was ever told was everyone is not your customer. And that was the most freeing thing I've ever heard. Some of us end up going into business and feeling like, oh, I got to reach everybody. And then you end up being kind of schizophrenic, trying to shape and shift who you are, who your brand is, who your messaging is for all of these people who typically are not your client. But when you realize what you want to say, who you want to talk to, what your product is, and target those specific people and be okay that it's not 10 million, but it could be the most loyal 10,000 people who actually help you build your brand, then you've really struck gold. They weren't trying to hit everybody. You can't search for chicken tenders and whatever else on here. It's all about crawfish. So if people don't like crawfish, they will not be searching for this. But for those who do, it's a great tool to utilize. Who's your audience? What is your niche? And if it's not like the 10 million other people out there, great. That means you get to stand out. You get to own your space. And the more different you are, the harder it will be for them to compare you to somebody else, because you will be carving out your own space and embracing your own individuality. And that would be the beautiful thing. So, whatever your idea is, however random it may feel, embrace it and give other people an opportunity to engage it. You never know, your audience is in the midst of that idea. Have a good night.